Ladies and gentlemen, the mountain is now divided into three. There is one part that is led by Uhuru Kenyatta, and another one led by Gachagua, and another one led by William Samoei Ruto sympathizers, led by Kimani Ichung'wah. When I look at the emerging camps, I see people struggling to get their identity. Interviewing a number of Mount Kenya leaders, they are of the opinion that they must go to the 2027 united as one entity. There are those who believe, like Gachagua, that Mount Kenya should come together and have their own party. Those who are in William Samoei Ruto's camp believe that Gachagua is a problem and he should be impeached. They strongly believe that Gachagua is working for the downfall of William Samoei Ruto. They have gone ahead and accused Rigathi Gachagua as being the mastermind of the Gen Z. Indeed, most of them do not mince words when they say that Gachagua wanted to overthrow the government, has always planned to overthrow the government. That's the propaganda that they have been selling to Kenyans. They also believe that Gachagua will not be William Samoei Ruto's running mate. And therefore, they think that William Samoei Ruto should go for Gladys Wanga, Dede Nyoro, or Anne Waiguru. That camp that believe in William Samoei Ruto is not aligned to the ground. Some of them are seen as pariahs by the constituents. If you come to the ground, you realize one thing, that Kimani Ichung'wah is the most unpopular politician in Mount Kenya today. If Kenyans were asked to vote for Kimani Ichung'wah in his own Kikuyu constituency would be very, very lucky to get 1,000 votes. And you know Kikuyu constituency is a densely populated constituency. The other thing is that these people who are in William Samoei Ruto's camp, they believe in dictatorship. They believe it is their way or the highway. You either do what they want or they crush you. And these are the people who unleash terror on protesters. The other camp that is led by DP Gachagua is trying very hard, is working very hard to align itself with the people. If you look at DP Gachagua, he has been accusing the camp of William Samoei Ruto and telling them that they are very arrogant. And for sure, they are very, very arrogant. I'm not saying that Gachagua is a better alternative than William Samoei Ruto. But here we analyze things as they are. The camp that is led by Gachagua sees the camp that is led by William Samoei Ruto as a camp that does not understand the ground. If you listen to Gachagua's camp, Gachagua has always been saying that he has always been accusing those who belongs to William Samoei Ruto, telling them that wakishiba sana wafunike matumbo yao, wakila sana wakati ambapo wanatafuna wasituonyeshe kile ambacho wanakula. If you look at Gachagua, he has tried to humble himself. In fact, if Gachagua started the way he's behaving now, because Gachagua has always been apologizing. If you look at him, and he seems to be attracting a number of supporters from Mount Kenya. The senators, you saw him in Gong yesterday in church. Akina Maua walikuwa pale. Bakasi West Member of Parliament, Bakasi whatever, wote walikuwa pale. And when you look at this camp, it realized that it made the mistakes in 2027, and therefore they are ready to apologize. Unlike the Dede Ishongwa Ruto camp, they have no apologies to anybody. Then they also believe that they can win the elections. That's what they believe. Then the third camp, that is led by Uhuru Kenyatta, that one is very, very interesting. They don't talk, they don't say anything, they are just there, loved by the people. In fact, it consists of the majority. Majority of Mount Kenya people believe in Uhuru Kenyatta. They strongly believe that Uhuru Kenyatta is their kingpin. Uhuru Kenyatta uses an approach called watch and wait. This camp does not want to antagonize anybody. Yao ni macho tu. This camp, led by Uhuru Kenyatta, is the one that is going to determine who wins the 2027 general election. And Gachagua is working very hard to unite with Uhuru Kenyatta's camp. How is it going to end, ladies and gentlemen? Because every day, people in Gachagua's camp are working very hard, day and night, apologizing to this other mlego wa Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta's camp is also said to be throwing its weight behind Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Politics sometimes can be very, very interesting. And they seems to work very, very closely with Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. This camp consists of guys who are not very controversial. I would call them realists. These guys knows very well that William Samoei Ruto's camp is making a lot of mistakes. They are watching them. This camp does not trust Rigathi Gachagua, but Rigathi Gachagua trusts them and would like to work with them. Uhuru Kenyatta pulls a string behind the scene. Usually, anytime you see, these days when you see Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka talking, it is Uhuru Kenyatta who is talking. There is also Eugene Wamalwa, because this camp seems to enjoy the support of people from various parts of the country. There is the Western, there is the Eastern, there is Nairobi, there is Central. So they can easily win the election, depending on the way William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga are going to play their cards. This one seems to be loved by the people. The people of the mountain, majority, seems to love this camp of Uhuru Kenyatta. People on the ground do not trust mlego wa kwanza wa Rigathi Gachagua, mlego wa pili wa Ruto na kina Ishongwa. They don't trust them. Mlego wa William Samoei Ruto can do anything to win the elections. And anytime Uhuru Kenyatta talks, they raise their heads. Anytime Uhuru Kenyatta is seen somewhere, wanajitokeza, wakisikiliza, wakitaka kujua amesema nini. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be very, very interesting. But huu mgawanyiko unamfaidi nani? Hilo ni swali ambalo talijibu wakati mwingine. And by the way, I understand the government has given in to university students when they say they are going to demonstrate, and they are calling them for a meeting so that they can review the funding model. 2 commissions are going to be formed. I don't know whether it's going to work for them, and I hope university students are going to stand their ground and ensure that education is made affordable, if not free. So, kama unavyoona, vijana ni nguvu zilizozidi nguvu. Bye and have a blessed day.